McGuire, show me the money. This leads me to my quote. I'm only in this for the money. I happen to disagree with this quote. I'm going to give you 3 examples. A celebrity example known as Donald Trump, a universal example known as a greedy person, and a personal example with why I do not agree with this quote. Donald Trump, we all know who he is, has so much money, tons of money, but he has totally, I'm sure he's ripped off people, and he also has, I personally think, a horrible life. He's been divorced several times, and most of the time it's always about money, and it's always about, you know, at that 10-year mark, you got to cut her off or she's going to take half. So I don't know if you noticed, but all his life has always been cut off right before 10 years. And then I'm also going to, my next example is going to be greedy people. I happen to work for a greedy person. For example, just to get money, we always have a product line we have to sell, and making money means being greedy sometimes and doing some dirty things. For example, Dermalogica is a skincare line, and all Dermalogica or any type of skincare line is going to have expiration dates. So they've been expired, mind you, like 3 years, since '07. And a way to take off the expiration date so we can sell this product so we don't have to throw it away is use cotton ball and pure acetone. It takes off the expiration date, and then people won't come up to you and be like, oh, this is expired, I'm not buying this. So that's just another way how to sell money and keep the profits, and how someone who owns a business can be greedy. And then I'm going to give you a personal example. I'm a nursing major, and I'm not, nurses actually make a lot of money, so it's kind of, but I'm not in it for the money. I am in it to help people, and I think if your main focus is to make money in this world, you're just going to be really unhappy, like Donald Trump and like my boss. You're never going to feel whole inside, because on the inside, you know, you're just cheating people, and a lot of the ways you got your money is from cheating people and being deceiving. So again, my quote is, I'm only in this for the money, and 3 reasons to disagree is Donald Trump has a horrible life and 3 wives, and he's a really bad person. My greedy business owner, be careful what you buy, and always check on the bottle. And my own personal experience being a nurse, do something you like, do something where you feel fulfilled, and when you leave, you know, like, oh, I just totally helped this family, or I totally cured this person's cancer. So make sure you're happy with the things you do in life.
It seemed like she was actually going.
All right, Evanee, let's start with the obvious thing. I think everybody can recognize that it's a pretty well-structured speech. You've got a good preview of what you're going to talk about. You highlight those points as you go through it in the body of the speech. At the end, you've got a good summary, so the point that you're making is well-organized and easy to follow. I thought that helped you develop a couple of ideas pretty well. On the Trump stuff, you're kind of skimping over some things. You don't have many stories or incidents to talk about, but you did better when you were talking about your boss and yourself, and you had a couple of things that you could talk about there. Like usual, I'm sure that everybody will think of more things to talk about. Everybody gives a better speech in the car on the way home, and you're going to come up with a couple more ideas. Oh, I could have said that, I could have said that, sort of thing. But you had a good structure, and I thought you had good ideas that fit into the subject matter that you're talking about. On the presentation, there's some things that are really nice and some things that are just a little off. I like the energy level that you start with, and you're smiling smiling and you were friendly and you're engaged there. Your voice, though, at times, especially toward the end, it sounds like you're a little anxious and nervous, and I think it throws you off a bit. The pacing seems like you're rushing to get to the end of the speech instead of, thinking about what you're saying, talking to the audience, giving me a chance to engage with the audience. It's more like, can I get through this quickly, and hurry up. I know I've got a structure, but let me get through this. And I think that you're doing a pretty good job, but it's just a little inconsistent in the tone there. Like I said, your expressions, I thought, you start off pretty well, you're friendly, you got thoughtful at a couple of points when there was something that seemed like, well, maybe that's a faux pas, or maybe people kind of laughing at that. You just laughed it off and it wasn't a big deal, and that's, I think, very effective. The eye contact with the audience, you are looking at us, but sometimes it seems like you're doing the rush scanning thing. You're looking in the direction of everybody, but not really engaging us very much. Like I said, at the end, your voice and the energy seems to be where your anxiety is coming out more than anything else. There are a couple of nervous things that you do with your feet, too. Your legs are crossing a couple of times in a funny sort of way during the presentation. I thought you had a real solid summary and exit at the end of the speech. All right, thank you.